Good evening everyone, welcome back to another Pokemon Sleep video. Before we start, I actually have two quick announcements. So first of all, VelocityRaptor22 has made a YouTube channel, which I would highly recommend you to check out. He has put out a lot of really cool videos so far. I've been watching a lot of them. Now, the view that you're seeing here is just in a different browser for recording purposes, but I'm definitely subscribed to my actual YouTube channel, so a lot of good content here. Overall, I would say it has a lot of good takes on a variety of topics and a good discussion overall on the different things that he covers. So check him out. His YouTube channel is linked in the comments. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention is on the video that I made for Jess. She has a shiny Psyduck, and I talked a lot about Golduck. I have now pinned this table right here, which is pretty cool. I did some serious math, and essentially, if you want to know how often you should check your game when you run Golduck, then yeah, I did all this stuff because I do not understand the statistics in terms of the formulas, but I just laid out all the different outcomes and added all the probabilities together, and I produced this table right here. So in my video, I said somewhere between 2.5 and 3 hours is probably good. And then it was the racking or something like this. I commented that is actually not frequently enough, and it depends a little bit on your play style. So optimally, probably 1.5 would be a good idea, or even if you could get it down to an hour, that would be crazy when using Golduck. But yeah. Just wanted to mention that here in the beginning so that you're all up to speed with what's going on. So I also want to thank those of you who have recently joined nirtheart. We're getting a lot of members to our community, and it's awesome. This is the general layout of the Discord. You get access by becoming a YouTube member. Lifetime access starts at $2, and you get to keep the access even if you end the renewal. The only thing you need to do is get access to begin with, and then follow the rules. We are a community strictly against cheating, not as applicable to Pokemon Sleep than the main series games, but you should just be aware of that. So without further ado, let's hop into the content of this video, which is another sleep session. We have a main session on the primary account and a nap session. I'm hoping to find a Delibird in the main session, and I'm hoping to find a Snover in the nap session. So I have really no idea where I am in terms of dosing and all that. So this could be a slumbering, it could be a snoozing, but of course I'm hoping for dosing because Delibird is the target. So let's have a look at Delibird. Cross our fingers. I mean, we already know if I encounter a Delibird, I will spend a Great Biscuit and an Ultra Biscuit, and it secures the catch. Oof, that is way snoozing. I don't like it. This is going to be filled with Wobbuffet and... Yo, what is this? Look at this. 53% snoozing. Have I been this far behind on dosing? That's ridiculous. It looks like you had 13% more dosing. That is great news. I had such a bad session yesterday. I was visibly upset. I was playing along a little bit to just emphasize how bad my Delibird luck has been. But I mean, I would like some good luck at some point with the Delibird. I have been looking for Delibird since December. No Delibird on screen. Yesterday it was hiding down in the bottom. We have a Top-Belly, Primeape, Mankey, Psyduck, Swolot, Absol. Oof, typically not Absol and Delibird in the same session. Ghastly, another Absol, ridiculous. We have a Gulpin. Alright, I mean, it's not awful. I will be going for that Gulpin. I secretly think Swolot is an A-tier Pokemon because funnily enough, it has so weak production in terms of strength that you can use it as a drowsy power cap. You just put on Swolot and it just like clogs your production. But you get some Dream Shards in return, and if you're at Snowdrop Tundra hunting for Delibird, then after 150 million, that's kind of the sweet spot. At least that's what I've found. You find up to 2 Delibirds at that point in time. But oh man, we had a decent dozing session here, but no Delibird to see. So that is unfortunate. It would be kind of cool, now that I've talked so much about the Quack, it would have been, no, the Quack is a different one, that's Quaquaval, but there's a little duck action going on here too. So we do have the Gulpin up here, and at this point in time, I'm burning the sleep points. Big oofs, but oh wow, I did not mean to buy 10 of those, but alright, it happens. So, I'm gonna see if this Gulpin wants 2 biscuits. If it wants the 3rd one, it will be getting a great biscuit, despite the fact that it's a little bit of an expensive catch here. But I would really like a long-term Swalot. Eventually, you can see the friendship level here is 30. Oh, all full. Well, at the very least, I've primed it for next time. And I ignored the Mankey yesterday on purpose because it was just stupid. Why should it show up hungry when it's got 1 bar left? It was an insult, so I just, yeah, figured out a way. Okay, we're gonna feed the Psyduck as well. Just 1 biscuit. Let's see if we can get the mega hit. This is a good day. Now I just need to find like a busted Snover and we're all good. Yeah, right. That's gonna happen. So, okay, Gulpin full. Not really looking for Absol. I have a pretty decent Blastoise. I also have a Mono Absol already with decent nature, huge inventory, and some other good sub skills as well. And then I have Sylveon for milk. Sylveon is producing a lot of milk now at level 60. Like, I'm surprised. It's a skill specialist, but it's pumping milk. Pun not intended, I guess. So, what is the best candy here to send? I have seen a lot of people very excited about Golduck recently. Although I would say Absol, for those of you who have an Absol, I'm sure you're pretty excited to get the Absol candy. And my friend list here on the primary account, I have worked and cultivated this list. So the people who are on this list are like deep into the game. They probably have an Absol or 2 and is going to appreciate that candy. Right, we need to update the widget for Primeape. There we go. It's a mild nature. That is awful. It's the best nature for ingredient specialists, and it's a bad nature for the berry specialists. Okay, does it have berry finding? Nope, it's got skill, ingredients, inventory, more skill, more inventory, and ingredient up. Big oofs. We're gonna skip the Mankey here, just give it a no nickname and hop on to the next Pokemon, which is Psyduck, which was caught by surprise, which is super nice. Ooh, Lonely could be good. I think overall, if I am to ever spend seeds on a Golduck, I'd like to just have those triple skills, like skill up nature, trigger S, trigger M, maybe also even the speed M. Is it greedy? Yes, but 5+ main skill seeds is ridiculous. Okay, we got double apple here. Energy recovery bonus. It's got skill M though. Speed S, research EXP. I mean, this is not bad. Now, had the speed been a little bit earlier and the nature, whoops, the main skill instead of speed, and I might have considered this, but personally, if I'm ever going to go for that, Psyduck, like, it's going to be pristine just because it has a very high bar to being useful. So yeah, my strategy right now is to overstack for Monday, as I will be going to Taupe Hollow, and then I'll pop the overstacking on Monday, get a huge Monday boost, and then I'm going to immediately start overstacking again for Old Gold Power Plant. So I gotta admit, I have been a little bit unlucky, not focused enough. I haven't paid attention, so I have collected Ninetales more times than I would like to admit. And then always I go, whoa, that's a lot of berries. Why is... Oh yes, I'm overstacking, so That's been a little bit funny. I think I've done it 2 or 3 times. It's always the Ninetales. I'm like, whoa, Ninetales, and click on it. Just a reflex habit. So I'm interested here to cook a little bit just to give a little bit of an energy boost potentially to the team. Otherwise, just rack up another point in the achievements. And then we're gonna hop into the nap session. I am hoping that we are potentially finding 2 Snover in this session. It was a decent nap, so we just have to see. Got some dream shards. Okay. Let's hop into the nap. Trying to connect to the ++ and get going. We are going to start immediately. Alright, this is slumbering. Actually, that was rather short. Okay. I thought it was like way over 2 hours, but that was like just barely. Alright, slumbering. Let's go. We are looking for Abomasnow. Still, I haven't given up completely. Okay, we got 6 encounters, and the bonus biscuit is in this one. The only viable Snover will be double eggs, so we just have to see. Unless it's like ingredients up nature, ingredient S, ingredient M. Then it has eggs at level 30. Maybe I'll just... It feels too dirty at this point in time when I've been looking for the Pokemon here for so long. There it is. Yes, nice. Oh, that is good. That is real good. I am gonna waste some biscuits today for sure. Just gonna go straight down the drain, and hopefully, maybe at some point in time, I can get a viable Snover. I'm gonna catch both of them. I'm gonna secure it, just double grade it, and make sure that they are coming home. None are hungry. Doesn't matter. We're gonna befriend them. Mega hit. That is supposed to be a good sign, right? That is ridiculous. Just straight up mega hit. So we have to keep an eye out for the first Snover, because that was kind of cool. Okay, not an ultra, but I'm just gonna dump 2 greats into this. Like, I'm getting desperate for the egg Pokemon at this point in time. Like, it's among the only Pokemon that I'm missing. I could even invest in a triple apple for Coco that I've found. It's just rather weak, despite the fact that it's mono apple. But after that, I think I'm pretty much done on all the ingredients. I need to do another Nirth's Pokemon organizer video and just go over my collection because, yeah, even I don't have really good overview of what's going on anymore. So, 2 Snover in the video here. This is ridiculous. I have looked so many times. I've had naps in Snowdrop Tundra, but they just don't want to show up. I wonder if I've just had the naps too late in the week, potentially. Because you can see I'm already getting 2 and 3 star Snover. Or maybe it's just too early. I don't understand exactly how the DPR thingy is working, and I think a lot of you guys find it a mystery too, sometimes. Sassy nature is good for something. I believe it is the main skills. It's got berry finding again. I just want the eggs. How is that so hard? Ooh. Sassy nature. It is main skill something, right? Okay, so we know it has berry finding, but does it have ingredient up? It has inventory. Okay. Yo. Yes, that can be subskill seeded. Now it comes down to the nature. Okay, what would I need for this to work? I need the ingredient nature. It's main skill, of course. I think overall this may be the best one I found so far, so that mega hit certainly was a little bit of good luck at least. Snover over? I don't know, you tell me. So, double eggs, berry finding, ingredient finding S that can be sub-skill seeded. That inventory is clogged up, so it will definitely hit the ingredient finding. It's not bad, but it's just not what I'm looking for. I just want eggs and ingredients. Eggs and ingredients. And they keep showing up with the berry finding. Watch this be like garbage ingredient list. That is the best nature, by the way, for ingredient specialists. Okay, so if this Snover right here has the 2 ingredient finders just hidden somewhere at level 10 and 25, then could kind of work. I'm just getting so tired of the egg hunt. You know what? I think this overall may be a viable 1-2. Snover over. That's probably too long. Yeah. This hunt has been too long. I don't know, man. I'll wait until the end of the week at the very least, and then consider it once I actually need an egg farmer. That was strange. It showed... Did that just show level 59 on the Sylveon and then pop into 60? It's been 60 for a while. I don't understand why that was happening. Okay. Wait, we got an achievement? What is the achievement? Ice types. Makes sense. We saw a lot of ice types today. And we can pop quickly into the community research. For the most part, the community research is fun on the free-to-play because I know for a fact that it's you guys watching. This is a list I've just curated over time across a whole bunch of Discords and all that stuff. So a lot of you guys are in here, but yeah. Okay, not going to click too much around here. I just want to compare it now that I found a couple viable, at least, Snover. At least now it's not desperate anymore, because I think across these, the past couple of days, there's something in here. I just don't know which one yet. Do you guys have an idea? So Cope for sure is just out. I don't think I should do this one. It's got speed of health down. It's got no ingredients up except level 100. That does not matter. Berry finding. Berry finding. Berry finding. Berry finding. Not berry finding. And this one happens to be my best one yet, I think. I can just speed this to level 30, but then again, I kind of need that long-term egg farmer, which is why this hunt is here to begin with. So I don't even think this one is it. Because the most eggs I'm going to get is at level 60 with a Snover, because then it's not a 50-50 for that 4 egg drop. It's a 1 1/3. And it's also 1 1/3 and a 2 tomatoes, but I get a ridiculous volume of 7 eggs. Oh. Okay, so... Nah, I don't think this one's it. It's just going to be a bunch of dots. Anyway. What about Snover over? It's got ingredient finding S and inventory and the berry finding. Inventory is clogged up, so the inventory here doesn't really matter too much. And I will have the sub-skill seeded. I think this is a case where we should go into the widget expansion. Maybe we can figure something out here. One thing that is kind of interesting is the fact that the the raspberry is a high value berry. Overall, Obama Snow kind of slow. So we put it at level 60 because that is the target. And it has evolved once, and at that point in time, probably got 1,000 hours into it. The first is berry finding. The second is inventory S. The third is ingredient S. The fourth is inventory, and I don't care about the skill level up at 100. With the sassy nature. EXP gains down is a little bit of a letdown, but overall I don't care too much about that. It's more detrimental that it's not ingredient up. So we're looking at a 1 in 3 chance of getting eggs with Snover over, question mark. It has a decent chunk of inventory, and once I get it to 75, like I can stock up on inventory. Because it has berry finding S, the ingredient finding is not as detrimental, particularly when you consider the fact that it has the correct ingredient list, it's got the ingredient finding S, and then it has the berry finding S. Now, your point, and you're probably screaming at the screen, as an ingredient finding M or S, what happens when you make it ingredient finding M? We go from 29% to 33. So essentially, 1 in 3 productions is going to be ingredients, and 2 in 3 of those is going to be eggs. So the Obama Snow here actually has around a 1 in, let's call it 5 chance, 1 in 5 to produce roughly 5 eggs. So I get 1 egg per production on average, which is not bad. The other times I'll get a berry finding Frostberry. I think this one's the best Snover by far, and overall I'd say it's probably one I should consider. I just don't want to make that choice just yet because we have Tomato Gal, but wait, I have lost track completely. Which one was it? The one that I considered, was it this one? It's got berry finding and ingredients up, but no inventory, and I can't subskill see that. So if I wand this to level 100, it's gonna be pretty good. Although I'm just concerned with the fact that it has EXP gains down and all the skills come in way late. This one's not bad either, though I think Cope should probably just stay out of the discussion at this point because there's nothing redeeming about this except the ingredient list. You know what? I'm tired of Cope. Let's just put him away. And then I don't really know what to do with Tomato Gal. I feel like it's a waste of space here. It's got speed up, ingredient finding S. But then again, if trading sometime comes out in the future, that would be a ridiculous Pokemon to trade for someone who's free to play, so I'm going to hold on to it. And then we have these 3 other Snover. This one was the one I found today. It has the best like ingredient output at level 30. But I don't care about 30 at this point in time. Like, I want a long-term egg farmer that has to be level 60. Unless it is some sort of Delibird, because that could kind of work in short term. This kind of has the right skills. Like, I would be super happy with this if it was just double eggs, but it's not. So yeah, I don't think this one is it. I'm gonna pass on that one. And then at that point, we've cooked it down to this Snover, which has everything I need and want. It's just in the wrong order, and there's no chance I'm gonna level up an Abomasnow to level 100. So I think the max here would be I would stretch it to level 60 and call it quits. And so the only sub skills I should consider here are 50 and below. And so for that reason, I'm out. No, I'm kidding. This Snover seems to be it. Berry finding, double inventory, which is nice with the berry finding. It's got the correct ingredient list. Below neutral nature. I don't like the main skill chance up and EXP gains down overall, kind of sucks. But I can sub-skill seed that ingredient finder S if I want to, although it's not a huge detriment, I think, because of the berry finding. Those seeds are probably better spent elsewhere. Especially if I long-term kind of want a Delibird anyway. But if I want a Delibird anyway, I shouldn't be leveling up an Abomasnow to level 60. Because here's the problem too. The Snover Over, it doesn't work at level 30. Like, it's really bad. It's got EXP gains down. It's got berry finding and some inventory at level 30. So I kind of just need to find a Snover. I can zoom to level 60. Where are we at with 500 candies? I don't think you'll even scrape. Not even a little over 30. How much though? Just 30. And I need 4. Yeah, I can basically just evolve a Snover to Abomasnow and keep it at level 30. So I don't even think this one is it. I'm not too big a fan of Abomasnow to begin with. It's not bad, but it's not like ridiculous either. Ah, what a hunt. This one for sure would be better at level 30. We have ingredient finding up nature with the ingredient finding M. What do you guys think? Let's put this one in the comparison too, because I'm just super curious. Long term for sure, I want a Delibird. Like, I've wanted Delibird for a long ass time, and I'm not going to give up on it, even though I am a little bit upset about it. So the Abomasnow here, let's put it at level 30 instead. We probably won't put 1,000 hours in it, but maybe 500. This one we're zeroing out, and this one too, because we're going to keep it at 30. We got mild, we got ingredient finding M, and we got the sleep EXP bonus. %40 chance of ingredients means 20% chance for eggs. That's basically the same as this other one, where we just zoomed it to level 60. Wow, this was just a very hard discussion. Like, I really don't have the clear answer here, because I kind of want the Delibird. So, yeah, we'll just have to see. I won't release any of these probably. I'll just hold on to them until I eventually decide. The thing is just, I'm not a big fan of the berry finding on the Abomasnow. I wanted to do eggs, and then I want it out of there. And then at that point, I don't really want to put resources into a Pokemon to level 60 that I would just put on the team and get out of there. So in that regard, maybe the berry finding is it, but yeah, I'll have to sleep on it and reconsider this in the future. But I'll continue to do naps here at Snowdrop Tundra. And next week I am going to Taupe Hollow. After that, I am going to Old Gold Power Plant. And I'm essentially going to be at Old Gold Power Plant for a long time, I suspect. So it could be the case that I just have to be forced into choosing one of these. And I'll just make that choice when the necessity shows itself. The only other ingredient I'm missing, apples. And I think we can pick up that conversation next week when I'm going to Taupe Hollow, because Coco is one of those Pokemon I'll be hunting there. So overall, hope you have enjoyed this video. It was a little bit more uplifting than yesterday. We found 2 more Snover to consider, and the hunt continues. So thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it.